What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe's. Today on the menu is a boneless leg of lamb we picked up from Costco's. It weighs about 5 pounds. The plan is to put it on the Traeger and smoke it for a little bit. And then towards the end, we're going to really crank up the heat on the Traeger and see if we can't get a bit of a crust on it. Lamb is one of those meat that not everybody enjoy. But I guarantee you, if you have some lamb that's properly cooked, it will probably change your mind. If you're new to our channel, thank you for stopping in. We think you're going to enjoy what you see. Please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button before you head out. To our old fans, thanks for the support as usual. Let's get started. So this lamb comes in a netting. And I'm thinking I am going to remove it from this netting and then truss it. Looking at the netting, I would think that seasoning and then cooking with the netting on would really cause some problems when it came time to slice, with removing the bark, not the bark, the crust, and some seasoning. So I'm going to remove this and clean this up at the sink. Well, here she is. Man, and the processors did a pretty good job. I'm not going to remove much. I'm going to leave this fat cap on. No sir, no trimming necessary. First thing we're going to do is just a little bit of olive oil of your choosing on both sides. Olive oil really pairs well with lamb. Fat cap as well. And my favorite rub for lamb, the rustic rub from Texas Select. Not sure how well you're able to see it. The rustic rub from Texas Select. We're gonna go pretty heavy. This has got lots of herbs, huge granules, man. You can see them. So remember, again, this is a heavy, large piece of meat. So don't hesitate. Don't be afraid to go pretty liberally. All right, I think that is good. Let's now look at getting this trussed. The way this looks, I think 2 ties might get it done. All right, the grain of the meat is running in this direction. So that is the reason I'm trussing across the grain. We'll adjust our seasonings for anything we may have screwed up. All right, and that should do. Let's go get this Traeger going. All right, Traeger is set to 225. I've got her on super smoke. I am using hickory pellets. So we're going to be looking at heavy smoke on this for half an hour to 45 minutes. From there I'll bump up to maybe 250 just until we hit that roughly 115 to 120 range before we crank the Traeger up to high heat and try to get a bit of a sear on this boneless leg of lamb. All right, we've been super smoking for an hour. Let's see where we are in terms of temp. All right, 72. In the dead center, 71. All right, so we've got the smoke that I want. At this point, I'm going to close and I'm going to take it off the super smoke and crank up to 250. Okay, so while our lamb is cooking, we're going to work on our sides. You've seen this chimichurri, I believe, before. Dried. All you got to do is add vinegar and olive oil. This is going to be the condiment for our lamb. I've got here a quarter cup. One, two, same amount of vinegar. Because this is dry, you will give this vinegar a couple of 5-10 minutes so that the herbs can rehydrate. Before we add the oil. I've got 3 medium roasting potatoes. I'm going to partially boil these for about 10 minutes and then dry them off, season them, add some beef tallow and roast them to crisp in the oven. I was going to use the Traeger but got a little lazy, so I'm going to cook them in the oven. And the last thing is our Brussels sprouts. Some olive oil. We're going to use our same rustic rub. Nice healthy coat. Give these a nice toss. And they're also going to join those potatoes in the oven. They'll each take about the same amount of time to cook. All right, we're at that 2-hour mark. All right, 111. 111. Guys, I'm good with that. I'm gonna pull this, let this rest. All right, then crank up to 500. All right, that took all of 10-12 minutes to get to 500. We are screaming hot. This will not be on here long. Let's see. All right, it's been about 12 minutes, going on 15 minutes, man. 122, 130, 130. All right, we're right there in that 135 area. I will probably give this another 5 minutes. All right, it's been 5 additional minutes, man. We are gonna go. That last one was 139. We're gonna pull it. Let's shut this thing down. All right, we've been resting for about 35 good minutes, man. We are ready to slice and see what we've got going here. Twine this direction, so grain is running in this direction. What's great about this cut is we're going to have different finish texture because of how uneven it is. This is going to be fairly well. Man, this would make some great tacos. Oh, I'm not sure how well you're able to see that, man, but that is absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah. Man, that is pretty nice. I'm really loving that. And that crust is beautiful. That crust is beautiful. Get another taste. Well seasoned. That rustic rub is absolutely delicious. Man. Ooh-wee. That looks great. These potatoes are so crispy. Nice and hot. Oh, that chimichurri is gonna be good. I'm telling you, this is on point. This is on point. This is absolutely delicious. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another awesome cook. Boneless leg of lamb, crispy beef tallow potatoes with asparagus, with Brussels sprouts, seasoned with Texas Select rustic rub. Awesome. Everything came together so well. Oh, so delicious. I'm about to sit down and really eat. Just want to say thanks once again for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Please go ahead and do so. Don't forget to join us on Thursday nights for our live stream, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you guys once again. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you when I see you. Holla.